So I've just come back from our project in Niger. We have a relatively large pediatric project there in the southeast of the country, and it's a project focusing usually on malaria and malnutrition. My name is Lisa Humphrey, and I am a pediatric advisor with Médecins, Sans Frontières. Right now, this time of year is a peak of activity for malaria, and we refer to this period as the peak. And that means that lots of children are coming into the project with malaria. So we see two peaks actually at the same time. We see a malaria peak and we also see a malnutrition peak. They don't always happen exactly at the same time, and we see that as children get sicker, maybe because of having malaria once or even multiple times, they're more prone to malnutrition, and if you are malnourished, you also are more prone to have more severe malaria. So not only was I able to give some general pediatric support and general neonatal support, but I was able to see how things were functioning. Before the peak hits, there's a lot of preparation that has to happen. We need to make sure in advance that we've recruited enough staff. We have to plan well in advance to make sure enough supplies are in the project. And one of our challenges as advisors is to try to work with the teams to see how best we can respond to these numbers. Some of the units that I visited in the hospital were extremely well organized. It was running fine and the staff had really adapted well. Whereas in another part of the hospital, in the intensive care unit, for example, I walked in and they have such high numbers of patients that sometimes there were a couple of kids per bed. There's really a high need. So the question is, how can we support each of the different units in the hospital to deal with this influx of patients that we see? By the end of my mission, I had had lots of discussions with the team and lots of discussion in the Capitol with the coordination team. And I think we were able to come up with a strategy for the remainder of the peak and how to keep addressing this issue of so many patients.